how's your day? By the way, in this video, I'm going to share to you the green practices done in our home. And I guess this might give you an understanding on how we're going to value our nature and our environment and to keep our family safe. So, by practicing green practices here in our home, we believe it reduces the harmful effects of environmental waste, air pollution, and it helps to preserve the natural landforms. So our elders taught us some green practices, and here's are the green practices done in our home. We unplug chargers from phones and flashlights when it is not being used, and also we unplug appliances like television, speaker when it is not used. And if it is daytime, we make sure that lights are switched off. So since our house is an open space, so we don't need to use electricity during daytime. So in this way, we can reduce the use of electricity, and also it lower our electric bills. Whenever a member of our family went on market for groceries, we always bring this eco bags or baskets for our groceries instead of using plastics. So since these eco bags are washable, so we can use it again. So in this way, we can reduce the plastic waste in our home. Most of environmental waste come from household trash. So in our home, we practice segregating or separating the biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and then the recyclable material. Then we put the plastics cans here and other recyclable materials here. So after it, we sell it to plastics cans buyers. So in this way, we can reduce the environmental waste and it reduces the risk of having health diseases. While in this area, in this vacant lot, we put here the vegetables and fruit peelings. Also, we put here the dried and wheat leaves, and then we also bury the cellophanes and plastics here. So and then after a month, the compost will serve as a compost to our plants. Since it is organic and it is free, so it will strengthen the growth of our plants. We also repurpose solid recyclable materials like jars, containers, or leftover containers, bulk trays, or it can also be used for planting. So in this way, aside from repurposing these containers or leftover food containers or even for planting, it will help us, the family, to save money as well. So in our backyard, we plant vegetables garden like this one. We have this kind of vegetables here, and then we also have plant for ginger, this one, and other vegetables present here. So we believe by planting simple garden, even though it is not huge, but as long as it provides foods to us, and also one thing is for sure that plant used for medicine, right? So like this handilika, we call it handilika in Bisaya. So this plant can use to medicine if you had a toothache. And then this plant, we call it mayana in Bisaya. So we believe this plant is used to cook. While in front of our house, we plant flowers, since we all know that flowers that purify our surroundings. In our home, whenever we're going to wash our clothes, bathing, washing the dishes, or using a comfort room or other exercises that involve the use of water, or if the provided containers is already full, we make sure that the faucet is off after use. So in this way, we can save the use of water and it lower our water bills. Thus, we believe that water is important not only for drinking but also for cleaning areas here in our house, washing our clothes and dishes, and cleaning our bodies. So by using it in an appropriate way, we can save it at the same time. So when it rains, we collect rainwater. So especially during this time, it's raining. So we use any available containers in collecting rainwater. So during laundries, we cannot collect rainwater. It's because there will be no available containers that time. And so this rainwater, since we all know that rainwater is not applicable for drinking, so this rainwater is will serve as a watering plant purposes, or it can also use for cleaning particular areas here in our house. And also in this way, we can reduce the use of water, and it can lower our water bills, since rainwater is free, so we don't need to worry about its cost. In our kitchen, we use cloth instead of paper or tissue in cleaning our table areas. So this cloth, like this cloth is from old t-shirt towels. So if it is large or big, we cut them into small cleaning cloth. So in this way, we can reduce the paper waste since this cloth is washable. In a week, we often eat meat because we prepare and eat more on vegetables, since more of these vegetables are available here in our areas, and except for sari-sari, which is imported from a market and it is inexpensive. So in this way, we believe our body needs vitamins and nutrients from vegetables and fruits, aside from regular exercise. Thus, whenever a member of our family went to a market, purchasing vegetables and fruits is always present. For we believe it gives healthy living and it reduces the risk of having health diseases. So those are the green practices done in our home. I, as a member of our family, I always observe and done those practices. Since our elders, especially my grandma, she is very strict in terms of how we segregate the waste, how we use the electric and water appropriately, and since then, we make it a habit. And for me, as a member, I believe it's my responsibility to taking care of our environment, of our community, and of our family. Even just a simple act or giving a simple efforts to our environment, our family, as long as it is helpful, it can preserve our nature, and it also reduces the risk of having illnesses or diseases because of environmental waste. We also taught those practices to the kids because they are the next generation, and though sometimes they cannot observe it at all, but for me, learning those practices, by keeping it in their minds, it will help them to know the importance of saving and protecting our mother nature that shows love and respect, and not only our environment but also our family to be safe as always.